Okay, what's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Look, I put together this stealth sniper class. Excuse the background noise. My family has no chill. But anyway, we're going into this stealth sniper class that I created. I always run a stealth sniper class on every Call of Duty if possible. Lately with the most recent Call of Duties, it's been extremely difficult to get a good stealth sniper class because they try to do so much in order to prevent guys like me from sniping you from a mile away. So let's dig in. So for those that don't know, I'm BURGMURDA. I said also Flex 618. This is my sniper class right here. This is stealthy, very tactical. And make sure that you subscribe. Anyway, we're going to go into the AX50 Light Sniper class. That's my own variant of what I've put together. This class has very unique tools and skill sets. I'm running a 50 GS for my close range engagements, usually about 2 or 3 bullets. You put that into your opponent, he will die. I run cold blooded. That way I won't be getting killed while, usually they throw you in the lobby with people that are trash. And then they got all kinds of planes and cool shit in the air. And also when you're aiming, the high alert warning doesn't come on. So while I'm scoping out my opponent, I take my time and give myself a stealthy kill. Okay? So I run cold blooded. Now, as far as the other perks, we're running ghosts. I don't want to be detected by UAVs or radar drones or heartbeat sensors or somebody throw a snapshot grenade at me and I get caught. So when you're sniping, I'm not talking about like quick scoping. I'm talking about like sniping, being tactical, anchoring your spawn. If I'm not going to run it, I'm going to run, on my third perk, I'm going to run shrapnel, or I'm going to run spotter or tune-up. Usually I run shrapnel because if there's multiple doorways, I would need a claymore to go through both of those doorways. So if somebody try to come in and get me, it'll blow them up. Okay. Um, as far as equipment goes, I'm running, like I said, the claymore to make sure that if they're running into the door, that they're going to explode, and it's going to let me know where they're coming from and where they're trying to flank me from. Um, it's a really good way to protect yourself if you're trying to, anchor your team because they're spawning every freaking where. Now, heartbeat sensor is if when I hear those footsteps, it's always going to be some guy that's not going to be running the ghost perk. So this is going to let me know which direction they're coming from or where they're spawning from. So I'm going to run that for sure. Okay. So now let's go into these attachments. This sniper rifle, this suppressor here, that offers sound suppression, and it gives me a longer damage range, which means like this sniper rifle is pretty good, but it's not as good as the HDR when it comes to range. Um, this barrel right here gives you more damage range, and it increases the velocity, which means that you're going to have a less of a bullet drop over a set amount of range. But after it goes so far, the drop is atrocious. And now we're looking at my magnification scope. I like to use vertical zoom because sometimes you really need to snipe in close in order to get your shot off, especially over extreme distances. Enemy nameplate, this is going to be a good perk to use on the sniper rifle because you'll be able to see their names from a distance, which means you might have missed them if they're being still, but if that name pops up, you're going to be able to see them. I use that over the rest of them, like frangible wounding. I don't really need that because usually if you hit them with the bullet above their chest, in a top chest or a headshot, they're going to go down anyway. Crouching and prone and recoil control is very important when you're sniping over range. You may miss a shot, you might need to follow up, and you don't need the scope kicking all the way up. Okay, so that's the reason why we're running that one right there. Let's go into let's go into this 50 GS right here. Once again, we're going to use a suppressor because we never want to give away our position when we're shooting, because usually when you're sniping, you're going to be by yourself and you don't want to be ambushed. When you're panicking and you're not getting a chance to aim the shot, or somebody's rushing you really quick, use the laser. Hip fire accuracy is really well. I prefer this sight attachment. I would say that you guys can use any sight attachment that you want. Whatever works for you. That one is just my particular favorite. And we're using a lightweight trigger on it to increase the fire rate. This is also going to improve those follow-up shots to make sure that you take your target down in quick fire acquisition. It's awesome. I would definitely recommend you doing that. Now, this one, I would make sure I don't want them to sprint away. If you're shooting them in the back and you hit that leg and they can't take off, you're going to get the kill. It's automatic. Okay? I mean, that's just the best way to run with that one. That's how I would do that there, you know. But I think we should really get into some of this gameplay. Now, this is a ground war. This is really going to show the best distance that you're going to be able to get out of the sniper rifle. Most of these shots have to be timed. Like, you got to kind of see the pathway. Like, visualize just like a target. You know, like you're trying to hit a bullseye target around the crosshairs and try to, you know, predict where they're going to be running at and shoot it slightly before, like in between the first tick and the actual crosshair. Now watch this one right here. This is going to be a prime example when I snipe this guy out right here. You see how early I shot? How early I shot that shot coming? As soon as I seen him coming in, I knew where to place it. I seen what direction he was going, and then I fired it. That's going to be the best way to go. But as you can see, I'm getting one-shot kills in very long range. Okay? That guy thought he was going to get away, but he didn't. Now this is where I say I would like I like the HDR. See, if this is the HDR, that guy would have been toasted. The bullet drop after so long is kind of nasty. But as far as your long range targets without being super range, you're going to be able to get that hit. That sniper rifle is in action right now, guys. It is in action. The main thing is you gotta have patience. Like, you see how they got the D flag right now? I wanted them to get that D flag because that means they're gonna spawn up around that flag trying to get kills, or they're trying to get out of there, and I'm gonna lock them down right here until my teammates come and spawn on me and offer me support. Now I've got all of my kill streaks, okay? I have all my kill streaks. I'm gonna pull out the UAV. And then we're going to go into the airstrike. The cruise missile is a very strong tool to use whenever you want to shoot someone on the roof. I'm going to blow these guys sky high right here. They're camping, and I'm going to give it to them right there. Treat it! A little treatment right there. Isn't the treatment awesome? That's a little treatment right here. Okay, so I got my Vito jet. I'm going to drop it like right in between the two flags in enemy territory. That way I know that it's going to get some type of kill. I get one kill, but this is just going to eat. It's going to sit there in the air and it's going to eat. I'm still in the same spot, man. I haven't moved. This game is going to be over with quickly. As you can see, we're almost up by 100 points. Now everybody wait for this one. Watch this one right here. This is probably one of the best shots in Call of Duty history. Yeah, the Vito is eating right now. It's eating. Oh, there goes another double right there. Oh, look at that. Here it comes, guys. You see that helicopter right there? In 3, 2, 1. Fire! Blasted him.
I just sniped out a fucking helicopter pilot, dog.
We did just snipe out a helicopter, and it was fucking awesome, guys. So that's my sniper class. Okay, that is it. That is a stealth sniper class right there. This is I call this one the AS50 light for a reason, because it's the light. It's quick acquisition. So like what I mean by that is, like, this is the one that you want to take in a multiplayer, or like if you want to hold down a specific area, you know, and inside of the inside of your spawn. Like, I'm protecting the flag E right now because E is close, and I'm overwatching Delta, the one that is close by. My teammates that are running tanks should be running around over here. I should be able to spot and communicate with my teammates to let them know if somebody's running in the back of D or if somebody's coming up in the front side. If they're pushing B and C like they're supposed to, that means that I shouldn't have to be aiming all the way down there. I got to control this. I got to control this area right here. And if somebody comes to E, I could just easily look over there or drop down with my parachute, and we can go and handle that, you know. Yeah, but that's the best way to go. This is how I see. This is how I feel if success is going to be with this sniper rifle right here. Uh, Because all you got to do is make sure, like when I run my perks, better yet, when I run my special abilities, my field upgrades, I'm running like I'm gonna run like either a dead silence and a tactical insurgent. The reason why is if I put my tactical insurgent down, let's say for instance somebody snipe me or somebody come up there and kill me and don't know where my tactical insurgent is at. When I lay that tactical insurgent down, the reload for the field, the cooldown from the field upgrade is going to be max again when I die. So when I come back, instead of laying down another attack, I will use the dead silence, and I can just take off running, and the enemy can't hear me. They won't be able to hear me sneaking up on them. And if you're running with that pistol, you're going to be running around with crackhead speed. Let's just be honest. You're going to run around with crackhead speed. Okay, but let's go to this shot. Let's go to the couple of those other highlights again. One more time. Just one more time right here. These are the best two shots that I've seen so far in Call of Duty. Modern Warfare. Let's get it. Watch it one more time.
You're needed at Charlie.
Out of there. Link back. Okay? And then, come on guys, you guys got to give me my props on this shot right here. This shot was pretty fucking cool. It was pretty freaking awesome. Okay? It was pretty awesome. Let's go again. There it goes, right here. They were thinking that they were going to land that plane up top and they were going to snipe me out, but they were sadly mistaken.
Care package inbound.
Did you just see that? I shot the fucking pilot, bro. I sniped out the fucking pilot, okay? Well, thank you for listening. You guys have a great rest of your day. Once again, this was from BURGMURDA, aka Flex618. You guys are fucking awesome. Don't forget to subscribe.